All right, welcome to the channel, and today we'll be talking about kind of what summer's about a little bit. Plus, I'm going to do a quick couple opinion pieces on some gear I got in, and talk about what's coming up for the channel as far as like gear and what have you that I've got in that I need to do videos on. And going into, I guess, the first thing I wanted to talk about, I guess we could do gear first that was sent over. One was by a buddy. This is the Singzer Kitsune Tuned Edition SU2 DDC. And so to give an idea, this is one of those things, it's a really cool product, and it does do what it's intended to do. But I have a hard time with it because, in my opinion, I would just get a better DAC that would just fill the use case for this. So something like the Kitsune or Hollow Audio Cyan 2 or a Spring 3, or like any of the kind of bigger higher end DACs that fall above the $1,000 range, probably. Anything that's not a AKM or off the shelf chip, I could see where this is kind of redundant. If it's a well made, well implemented DAC, I don't see the value, at least for the way I use my audio gear. Like, I'm not chasing that last 5%. I'm more or less just want my gear to just work and sound good. And the less components, the less moving parts, the less barriers of entry, the happier I am with it. And this is just adding one more kind of thing to it. And while I think this is very well made, and it does a thing, and it does it well, and it does make a difference. Like, I noticed the difference, but for me, it wasn't that big of a difference from just listening to my, Spring 3 to, even some of my all-in-one stuff, like I have the Element 4 here right now. And so things like that, it will give a boost, but it's, for at least the way I listen, it's not as big of a deal for me. So I didn't really want to dive too deep into it because, once again, I'm just going to leave it at, for those that are chasing this, I'm not the person that's chasing that last 5%, 10%, what have you. It does do those things where it does get you like that next couple percentage points of audio fidelity, that kind of thing. I'm just not the one that's the target audience for a product like this, like a DDC kind of thing. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and move on to the next product that I got in from Apos Audio, and they sent this over for me to keep. These are not anything expensive by any shape or form. They're just these little clips that go on to your eyeglasses. And so I'm wearing my other eyeglasses. I didn't really find these great for me because they added bulk. They're like a kind of a bulky like deal there. And they were soft, they were comfortable, and they added comfort, but they are bulky, and they definitely kind of add to the bulk. I think if they were to be more versatile, like maybe say have like, it'd be cool if they took like one of their IEM cables and like repurposed it to be like a cable for attaching your glasses, so you can just have like that old man status hanging around your neck with like a pretty IEM cable, like a silver one or a copper one. That would be cool. Like, 'cause then you could have like that kind of funky old man style glasses hanging around your neck. Maybe you got bifocal or something. I don't know. That would make more use case for me. As it is, they are comfortable. They do help with pressure on your glasses. My problem is that all my glasses are these big, like thick. They're not wire glasses, like the wire frame glasses. These are all mine are very like the thick plastic frame glasses. So I think if you were to wear wire frames, it'd be a little bit more useful. That being said, it does what it's supposed to do, and it is more comfortable to have them on. It definitely adds bulk, and it makes the glasses kind of bulk out on your head. So like for me, for instance, if I was to put these on real quick, it definitely adds bulk. And if you wear a hat, it's not the best, but like well, I got pushed way up, so let's push it back to where it needs to be. But even still, like, you can kind of see it's got this kind of, it pushes your ears out, and like, at least for me, at least my anatomy, these just didn't work that great for what it was intended, but they're comfortable. Like, it feels nice on the head. It's just that my glasses it pushes my glasses out. But they are comfortable. They definitely add comfort. I just don't think that they're, you know, the product of, I don't think, once again, that it works for these big, plastic frame glasses. So that. Also, it's been a pretty long while, moving on to the next topic. It's been a long while since I've done a video, and that's mostly because it's moving into summer, end of school year for my daughter, and basically I'm outside. I'm not trying to be, we're traveling a lot more. We're outside. We're enjoying the sun when it is sunny. Right now it's rainy and cloudy because Pacific Northwest. But that being said, I do feel like summer is for riding in your car with the windows down, listening to music, or for speakers, or like not being inside as much, right? So I'm just not inside as much. I'm getting back into bicycle riding. I'm going out taking photos. I'm just not inside. And that's part of the summer kind of appeal, right? So I'm going to try and get in and do more videos and get more dedicated listening in, talking about some of the upcoming gear that I'm going to be doing videos on here in the next couple of weeks, months, what have you. I have an SMSL Raw Pro DAC 1 from the Apos sent out as a demo unit. That one, I'll be putting out a video probably next, just because I need to get it out of the house. I've had it for a while now. I also have a JDS Labs Element 4, which just came in, which I'm very excited for, because the very first Element from JDS Labs was one of my very first like higher end audio, like amp DAC all-in-one type deals. And I mean, the knob on that thing, like they sent out the demo unit, has a clear knob on it, and it's just like, it's just beautiful. It fits great. It's a fantastic device. And that's just like nostalgia speaking, as well as just, it truly is a pretty great freaking device. Also, I was out of town and I did a hangout with Nick from HiFi for All, and I got my Dahlia in, which I don't know if you can kind of see. It does this crazy color thing. I don't know if it'll be able to do the color. Right now it looks kind of blue, but it actually shifts from blue to purple. And it's this really cool colorway on that, on the grill, on the internal grill there. So very excited to get this burned in and running. And I've got his upgraded cables on there, and it's, man, I really love the Dahlia, and I'm super stoked to have that in house and just finally have it like as a great headphone to have. So also be doing an updated video on the Dahlia, as well as I got from Appos 2 more devices that I'll be doing videos on, but the first one would be the TA32 from X Duo. It's kind of another all-in-one, but it has like that tube amp for headphones and pre-out kind of deal. And then I have they sent out the FIO, I think it's the K17. It's a little all-in-one FIO amp DAC kind of deal. So bunch of all-in-ones, which I'm actually pretty stoked on. I really like that kind of form factor and just ease of use to have on your desk. And yeah, so that's what I'm up to, and I'll try to get these things done in between doing my other outdoorsy stuff and working on photography, what have you. So anyways, thanks for stopping by, and remember, summer is for driving around with your windows down, listening to music. All right, cheers everybody, have a good one.